we're going to talk about greatest common factors in this lesson as well. This is in lesson 3.4, so we're still going to stay on the same page. But this is finding the biggest number that goes into all of the numbers. All right? So now we're not counting by the numbers to find this. We're going to have to factor the numbers to find it. Factor the numbers. We make a factory tree. Then, in step 2, you circle the common prime factors. Okay, so instead of writing out the prime factorization, which you did for the lowest common multiple, what we're going to do is find the common factors in each number and circle those. And then, no, not while I'm teaching, man, otherwise you're going to miss the lesson. You have to wait. Then multiply the ones that they have in common. One set of the ones they have in common. Okay? So look at this example. 20, you make 20 with 2 and 10, and then 2 and 5. So these are the prime factors. Okay? Pay attention here, you guys. And then you make 60 with 2 times 30, and then 2 times 15, and then 3 times 5. And then you can make 90 with 2 times 45, and then 5 times 9, and then 3 times 3. Right? So once you have these listed, now circle the ones that are in all of them, the ones they have in common, the numbers that are in all of them. So there's a 2 in all of them, so I circled 1, 2, and there's a 5 in all of them. Okay? That gives us the common factors. And if we multiply them together, we'll have the greatest common factor. So multiply the common factors. Multiply one set of the common factors, the numbers that appear in both, only the prime ones, the prime common factors, okay? Johnny?
And also, if there are no common factors, it's 1.
Correct. If there are no common factors, then the only common factor is 1. Because 1 is a common factor of every number. 1 goes into every number, even itself. Okay? So, open up your book to page 96 again. And let's do number 33. Number 33. So we have to find the greatest common factor of 18, 36, and 54. Okay? So, factor the numbers. 2 and 9, 3 and 3. Okay? Write this down, man. This is one of the assignments. Two and 9, 3 and 3. 36 is 4 and 9. 2 and 2. 3 and 3. Brayden, are you going to write this down?
Yeah.
Okay. And then 54 is made with 6 and 9, 2 and 3, 3 and 3. Okay? So now, step 2 is to circle the common factors. They have to be in all of the numbers. So, there's a 2 in all of them. There's 1 3 in all of them. And there's another 3 in all of them. Okay? Those are the ones that they have in common. 2 times 3 times 3. What is 2 times 3 times 3? It already says it up here, right? 2 times 3 times 3 is 18. So 18 is the greatest common factor. Okay? Any questions on that? So you would multiply one set of the common factors, okay? Multiply one set of the common factors. Any questions? Rating.
So you would just I'm confused. How do you know which ones to multiply?
You multiply the set that you find that are the common factors in all of the numbers. There's 1, 2 in all of the numbers, and there are 2 3s in all of the numbers. So you multiply 2 times 3 times 3. These are the common factors in all 3 numbers.
It takes them half the screen.
Okay? Does that make sense? No. Oh, do you have a question?
Yeah, but why didn't you circle that 2 and that 3?
Because there's not another 2 in this number. This number only has 1 2 in it. Okay? And we didn't circle another 3 because this number only has 2 3s in it.
Okay.
Okay? Now, this works really well if you've got bigger numbers that you have to find factors for. Sometimes with smaller numbers, you can just, based on your what you know about the basic facts, you can find the factors. So for example, in number 24 is just the number 35 and 21. Okay? What are the factors? Matt, what are you doing? Why are you distracting the class when I'm trying to teach? Is that yours? So you already have that for today? Alright, then you have to keep it, okay? Um, 35 and 21. What are the factors of 35? Peter?
5 times 7.
5 times 7. And this is 3 times 7. So there's a 7 in both. And you might be able to do that in your head. Just because you know 7 goes into both. That's the biggest number that goes into both. Okay?
49.
So nope, 7 is the greatest common factor.
Oh.
Okay? Remember, the factors are the numbers that go into both numbers.
Oh.
So you don't multiply the 7s together, it's just 1 7. Okay? 7 is the biggest number that goes into both of these numbers. Okay? Does that make sense? Alright. So you have to do 24 to 33.
Really?
Yes?
I rather say 25.